This is the most unlucky hero in history, but don't believe that the more beautiful women are, the more deceitful they are. Only by being deceived can awake him. This guy named Naofumi is a otaku. This day, he reading books in the library. Who knew that the light in the books brought Naofumi to a different world? When he realizes, a strangers group appeared in front of him talking about saving the world. He had a shield in his hand and 3 young men with weapons beside him. The strangers wanted the 4 of them to meet the king and explain together. After meeting the king, 4 people started self-introduction. When it was Naofumi's turn, he found he was ignored. The king started explain that the world has something called a wave that keeps attacking. Each wave is stronger than the previous. If not eliminated, the world will be destroyed. According to the prophecy, it is necessary to gather 4 heroes of spear, sword, bow and shield to save the world, which is why they are summoned. And the next wave is less than a month away. Before that, they need to level up. At present, they are only a rookie. 4 people wanted to team, but were rejected, because the hero weapons would be repelled, so they needed to act alone. After explaining, the king asked them to rest and prepare for tomorrow. After returning to the room, they learned that although the 4 people came from multiverse, and they all had different worldviews and understood different things. What is even more desperate is that in other space, shield is always the weakest in game. Although Naofumi was hit hard, he quickly adjusted his mentality. Since as a shield, his goal can be protecting teammates. If there are beauties in the team, there may be a romantic encounter. On the second day, the king arranged for 12 people to choose their own groups. As a result, no one was with shield. Naofumi asked them to assign some people to him, but others rejected by saying forcibly arranged would affect morale. At this moment, a beauty stood up and chose to join the Naofumi team. As an otaku who has been single for 20 years, at this moment he fell. Afterwards, the king sent aid money to all hero. Then the 2 introduced themselves, the beauty named Mine. Seeing a beauty willing to team up with him, Naofumi felt that this was his dream adventure in another world. Afterwards, they came to the weapons store, but then Naofumi is hit hard. End up hero will reject any unmatched weapon, so he only can buy armor set. After that, Mine asked how much armor can be resell. Although Naofumi was puzzled, he was accepted by Mines explained that he didn't need it after level up. After buying the equipment, they went wild area to practice. But the attack power of the shield class is too low even to fight the weakest balloon monsters. In the evening, the 2 happily enjoyed the candlelight dinner. At this time, Naofumi still enjoying the adventure and a company of beauty, without realizing this is his last dinner with taste. You will never know that there are also Badger game in other worlds. Naofumi woke up and found that the money and equipment were gone. He wanted to wake Mine to check, but he knocked for a long time without getting a response. Instead, the soldiers broke in, and he was caught. Naofumi found that everyone was hostile to him. Mine also showed fear to him, saying that Naofumi molested her after drinking. Naofumi was even more confused after hearing this. He also found the chain armor on Spear, but Spear said that it was given to him by Mine last night. The king did listen to Naofumi at all, and directly convicted. If it weren't for the identity of the hero, he would have been executed. Naofumi kept defending himself, but no one wanted to believe him. He didn't understand why Mine did this. It was not until he saw the grimace she made, then Naofumi realized everyone's dirty faces. Just because he is a shield, everyone despises him. At this time, there is only anger in Naofumi. He doesn't want to be with these people anymore and throw back all coins to them. He no longer believes in anyone, and he will be alone in future. Soon, his story spread all over the country, and the original savior became a street rat. The weapon shop owner wanted to teach him a lesson, but when he saw the look in his eyes, the owner realized that it has another story. The boss let him go and gave him a cloak. Although it only worth 5 copper coins for Naofumi, this is the last warmth of the country. Naofumi came to Wild to vent his anger, and used all his strength to attack the balloon monster, but his attack power was too low, and he only leveling 2 levels that day. On the second day, he came to the city to sell the monster fragments, but he encountered a black-hearted shop. Others have 2 pieces for 1 copper coin, and only 1 copper coin for his 20 pieces. But even he has fallen, he is still a hero, and not everyone can bully him. Maybe it was to repay his gratitude, or maybe he didn't want to owe favor, he returned the money to the weapon shop owner. After that, Naofumi continued to work hard for the leveling. He discovered that the shield can be upgraded after absorbing enough energy, and the quality of the herbs can be improved after the upgrade. He made a lot of gold coins by this ability. But since the day he was framed, he is tasteless and has been in bottleneck. Although the defense is high, his attack is not enough. If the attack is not enough to kill monsters, he will not be able to earn experience and level up. Just when he was distressed, a slave merchant shows up, saying that the slave could solve his attack power problem, and that the slave had a curse on and would never betray the master. A partner who will not betray is exactly what he wants. But because lack of money, he can only buy weaker demi-humans. Then, he met a raccoon girl. Alright, that's all for this episode. Next episode will be more excited. Thanks everybody for watching my video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you on next video.